And we're going to try this one again. Here we go. Off and underway. Spencer Rivkin leading us out here. Ryan Cavalieri in the number 2 spot. Broc Champlin in that 3 spot. Oh, trouble there in the back of the pack already in this one. Let them all get a couple laps in here. We'll see how it all shakes out as they come around on the left-hand side. Spencer Rivkin going to be out front. Ryan Cavalieri in second. Broc Champlin in the 3 spot. Here they come back around right now, drop it down, up and over the step up they go. Rivkin out front, Cavalieri in second. Broc Champlin still in that number 3 spot right now. Champlin in the green, white, and black, trying to make his way into the final. Cole Ogden in the number 4 spot, Billy Easton in the 5, Tanner Denney in the 6. Mark Sousa in the number 7 spot, Cole Tollard in the 8.
All right, we have the official word. If you want to get directly into this main event, you need to be in the top 6. So the top 6 from each of the semis, and then the 2 fastest drivers that you either have to finish 7th or 8th, but the 2 fastest drivers from one semi or the other. CJ Jelin is broken.
Oh, no.
So CJ's going to be out of this one. Shock's gone. So now our top 6 are Rivkin, Cavalieri, Champlin, Ogden, Easton, and Sousa. And Easton giving Ogden a little bit of a nudge.
Oh!
Ogden getting into Champlin. That wasn't really anyone's fault. Oh, Ogden bumping Easton out of the way. This is a slugfest.
Easton, a former IFMAR world champion in 10 scale. Back around to the front straight they go right now. Ogden in 4th, Billy Easton in 5th, Tanner Denney in 6th. Jonathan Burkhalter up into the number 7 spot.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't Champlin. That was Mark Sousa that kind of got bumped off the track.
2:30 down, 27:30 left to go here in this one. Spencer Rivkin out front, 0.3 of a second ahead of Ryan Cavalieri. Broc Champlin in 3rd. Ogden, Easton, Denney, Burkhalter.
So our lead battle is Spencer Rivkin and Ryan Cavalieri, both with 30 flats on the last lap. 30.8 from Broc Champlin, Cole Ogden with a 30.4, and Billy Easton with a 30.4. Tanner Denney goes 31 flat, and Burkhalter goes 30.2.
Wow.
Seth VanDalen up to the 8th place spot with a 30.4.
I am going to say that this is Jonathan Burkhalter's best showing at Aurora Nationals yet.
I think this might be his only 8-scale Aurora National.
That's even better.
I'm not sure he came last year to Florida.
I don't think he was in Florida. Might have been at State Line.
I highly doubt it.
But I don't know.
Maybe, no, I don't think he was at State Line either. He might have been, but I don't think so. Yeah, this might be his first one.
Here they come back around. Ryan Cavalieri looking for the inside line on Rivkin. Down the front stretch they go. Oh, nice move right there from Cavalieri. Rivkin goes a bit wide. Rivkin almost let him have the spot there, as he knows maybe Cav's just a bit faster. Latch onto the back of him here and see where he's losing a little bit of time. Look at Cavalieri right now.
Gapping out.
He is on fire. Cavalieri's fast lap at 29.8. Rivkin's fast lap at 29.7. This is going to be a good lap for Cav here.
Got an RC1 Racing instant replay. 29.4 from Cav. Here's the pass, though, at the end of the straightaway. Yeah, Spencer knew. He just kind of backed out until Cav went by. No sense entangling that early in the race. The Cavalieri fast lap of the race, 29.4. As you said, he is on fire.
Looks like Rivkin trying to recharge a bit here. Up and over the double on the left-hand side.
So Seth VanDalen now in that 7th place spot. On the outside looking in, Tanner Stees 8th, Sousa 9th, Denney 10th. So Tanner Denney falling out of that top 6. Jonathan Burkhalter now in a direct spot to the main.
VanDalen taking it back away from him here.
Oh, yes, you're right. So Burkhalter with a 33-second lap, going to drop to 7th.
5 minutes down, 25 to go. Ryan Cavalieri out front, Spencer Rivkin second, Broc Champlin third, Billy Easton in the 4th spot, Cole Ogden up to 5, Seth VanDalen in the 6th, Jonathan Burkhalter in that 7, Stees, Sousa, Denney, Rose, Vail, Tollard, Lime, and Jelin. And we're being told here in the chat, he was at state line?
VanDalen was, yes, but I don't know about Burkhalter.
I'm not sure about Burkhalter. Burkhalter from St. Louis, the team associated driver. Beach RC asking no LCQ. No, there's no LCQ. From what we are told.
Nope.
Into the back right corner they go, your top 2 once again, and Billy Easton making his first pit stop. Maybe.
I would hope not.
May have caught him there up against pit lane wall. Cavalieri, Rivkin, Champlin, Easton, Ogden, VanDalen, Burkhalter, Sousa, Stees, Denney, Rose, Tollard, Vail, Lime, and Jelin.
So Cavalieri with now about a second lead. Champlin running a comfortable third with Easton 3 seconds back from him. He is 3 seconds from Spencer Rivkin. Champlin with his new fastest lap, a 29.7. And then he goes another 29.7.
Look at this battle we got going on right here.
So this should be Sousa and Stees getting around to, oh, no, Seth's broken.
Oh, Seth VanDalen coming off the track, it looks like.
Yeah.
That's going to drop him out of the running. So Mark Sousa up into the number 6 spot, the X-ray driver. Tanner Stees in 7th. Jonathan Burkhalter in the 8th spot.
Oh, somebody upside down on the top of Thornhill Hill.
Oh, that may have been Jonathan Burkhalter.
Yeah, that was Burkhalter.
Here comes Cole Tollard. And several drivers coming in for their pit stops now here. There was Tanner Denney, it looked like, in for fuel. Brandon Rose in and out for fuel as well.
Easton in for fuel. Ogden in for fuel. And Sousa in. So this is going to seem weird, but I bet Cavalieri, Rivkin, and Champlin are all going to go 9, even though you don't have to. Just kidding. They're going to go 8.
Uh-oh. I saw Jason Frank take off running there. It looked like maybe we had some trouble coming out of pit lane for a couple cars. $8:30 down, 21:30 left to go here.
So out front, Ryan Cavalieri, Spencer Rivkin running second, Champlin in third, Easton fourth, Ogden fifth, and Mark Sousa in that last direct transfer spot. Tanner Stees is 2 seconds back from Sousa. Tanner Denney is another 5 seconds back. Brandon Rose moving up to the 9th. Burkhalter 10th, Tollard 11th, Vail 12th, Lime 13th, and CJ Jelin 14th. Seth VanDalen out of the race. Cole Ogden with his fastest lap of the race at 29.7. So our top 7 drivers all with 29s. Cole Tollard also with a 29. Rivkin now has the fastest lap of the race, though, with a 29.3. Cavalieri with the second fastest lap with a 29.4. Right now, It looks like Cavalieri and Rivkin battling, just getting around Brandon Rose. Two former teammates. Cavalieri now on S-Works. Spencer Rivkin on Associated.
From a club racing standpoint, with this track being covered,
Yes.
how long will this groove last for you guys to club race on?
That's a good question. I don't know. Like, it's not going to go away. It's just going to get dust on top of it, I think.
So like on a club race night, if they just blow it off, since this groove is kind of embedded in it?
It'll still have less grip, but it'll be, I mean, the black's not going to go away or anything.
Well, Cavalieri out front here. Rivkin in second. Champlin in third. Easton in fourth. Ogden in fifth. Stees, Sousa, Denney, Tollard.
So it looks like Sousa has lost touch with Stees right now because Sousa was just in frame. Oh, wow. Rivkin checking up this Cavalieri's mistake. So that means that Tanner Stees is now in the last direct spot to the main. Mark Sousa is now 7 seconds back. So Mark was in that transfer spot.
Not quite to the halfway mark here in this one.
So Cavalieri going to stretch it back out. His fast lap of the race, a 29.4. He's now about a second in front of Rivkin. Champlin still in third. Easton comes across the line, 5.8 back. Ogden across the line, another 3.5 back.
I'm also really impressed with Billy Easton this weekend.
Yeah?
He's been putting together some really good runs.
Yeah, he made the main at last year's National. I believe he was the last qualifier.
And he's looking to do it again this year.
Yeah, he's going to do it again.
Well, we're looking at Cavalieri as he works his way around. Top 6 drivers out of this one. Bumping up to the final.
So I'm going to say that Rivkin made a slight, yeah, he had a 30.6, so a slight bobble. So Cavalieri's fast lap, 29.1. Rivkin goes 30.6, so that's about a second and a half in one lap. But then Cavalieri goes 30.7 and Rivkin goes 29.6, so second and a half back the other way.
Oh, Cavalieri up on 2 wheels there. Broc Champlin turning his fast lap of the race to 29.4.
We are following along with Tanner Stees, our 6th place driver. Last spot into the A main.
Oh, I think that might be Camden Lime there behind him. Going upside down.
That was Camden. So Tanner running comfortably in 6th. He's got a 10-second advantage on Mark Sousa. Tanner Denney's only 2 seconds behind Mark, but they have the leaders to deal with, I believe. So the leaders are in between Stees and Mark Sousa.
Oh, we're looking at Tanner Stees right now in that final transfer spot. Then it's Sousa, Denney, Tollard, Rose, Vail, Burkhalter, Lime, Jelin, and VanDalen.
So Tanner Stees' fast lap is a 29.9. Looks like we're about getting into our second pit stops of the run. We've got Cavalieri and Rivkin back right together again. So here's our RC1 instant replay of what happened that let Rivkin get back up to Cavalieri. Oh.
Ooh.
I kept doing that at warm-up.
That's a hard hit there for Cavalieri.
Yeah,
halfway.
You can make up a lot of time if you can actually kind of send it down that little hill and you bleed out to the outside and then cut back up the corner. But it is so scary because the drop off, like the outside unloads and kind of falls down, and it looks like the car's gonna flip. I could not properly do it. I had to hit the brake or I would scare myself.
Woo!
Yeah. I didn't really want to pucker for 20 minutes, so I just decided to go slow.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Well, it's Cavalieri, Rivkin, 1 and 2. Champlin in third. First and second, only a couple tenths of a second apart. They got traffic up ahead of them. We'll see if that plays a part in this.
So top 6 from this semi and top 6 from the next semi are going to transfer onto the main. And then the next 2 fastest times from either semi will also make it into the main. But yeah, as you're saying, major traffic up here.
Rivkin had a little bit of a bobble there coming off the wood section. Ryan Cavalieri coming in for fuel that time by.
So they're coming in at the 8-minute mark just to avoid collisions in pit lane, I believe.
Rivkin, Cavalieri, Champlin, Easton, Ogden, and Tanner Stees. And there's Rivkin in and out for fuel. Good pit stop there. Richard Saxon and Brent Telke grabbing that car.
Broc Champlin still running in third. He's got Easton 17 seconds behind now. So Broc only 8 seconds back from the leaders. So someone said Jonathan Burkhalter was at state line.
Oh, Cavalieri. Big mistake right there. Hands over the lead to Rivkin now.
Thank goodness the lap traffic was paying attention because homie just straight stabbed the brake.
That could have been bad as Cavalieri now all over the back door of Rivkin again. Broc Champlin still in third. Easton, Ogden, Stees, your top 6.
So here's our RC1 Racing instant replay of what happened. Cavalieri just hitting that inside pipe. Ooh, that could have been a lot worse than it was, but both drivers pretty aware. And then the lap car just stabbing on the brakes.
Good move by both Rivkin and the lap car.
I think that may have been a Burkhalter. So good for him. That was a good move. So Champlin going into the pits at close to the 18-minute mark. So it looks like they're testing to see if he can go 9 minutes, which
oh
doesn't make
no,
much sense to me.
Is that Rivkin?
That was Rivkin having trouble getting on the straightaway. I don't know if did he hit a lap car?
Rivkin getting sideways, putting it into the pit lane pipe there.
So Cavalieri back out front. Rivkin in second. Broc Champlin 6 seconds back right now. So he made up a little bit of time in all this carnage. Broc with a 29.8, so now he's only 5.5 back from Spencer Rivkin, who's 1.2 back from Cavalieri. So we've got an RC1 Racing instant replay of what happened to Spencer Rivkin coming onto the straightaway. Oh, he just went tumbling by himself.
And then got out there the loose dirt, and as you talked about with the bar tires, especially as they start to get mowed down.
Yeah, there's just nothing you can do. The
No
Marshall was
traction.
on it, though. The guy was already up before Spencer stopped crashing. But they're back together again. Super courteous lap cars. Oh, they get into each other.
Oh, no. Wow.
Wow.
Rivkin just
Oh, wow. Somebody going flying on the straightaway.
giving the wheel to Cavalieri and just taking off.
I'm telling you, though, this just is benefiting Broc Champlin. He's now half a second behind Cavalieri. Wow. He's rattled.
It's weird I don't hear a stop and go on that one.
That's strange.
Rivkin, Cavalieri, Champlin, Ogden, Easton, Stees, Tollard, Denney, Sousa, Vail, Rose, Burkhalter, Lime, Jelin, and VanDalen.
Here's our RC1 Racing instant replay.
Watch this. No love here.
Wham, bam. Cavalieri had nowhere to go. Like, he wasn't out of the line. Like, that's where the groove is. So I'm surprised we couldn't hear the driver stand from here.
I would agree with that.
I would have been livid.
Here comes Rivkin down the front stretch now, working his way onto the right-hand side through lap traffic.
Champlin into second, Cavalieri down to third. So we've got two Associateds out front, followed by the S-Works. Ogden has gotten by Easton, and Tanner Stees is still in sixth. Tanner Stees now has a Cole Tollard to worry about, though, who is 6.5 seconds back. Spencer's mom is in the chat. She got here just in time.
$8:25 left to go here. Spencer Rivkin out front. Broc Champlin up to second. Cavalieri dropping back to that number 3 spot. Cole Ogden in the 4. Bill Easton in the 5. Tanner Stees in the 6th and final transfer spot. Cole Tollard 6 seconds back from him in 7th. Oh!
Who is that?
Was that you?
That might have been me. We are now following along with Champlin and Cavalieri. So Champlin now in the 2nd place spot. Cavalieri down to 3rd. Traffic trying to get out of the way. That was Evan Vail. So Champlin down the straightaway on a 29.9. Cavalieri also with a 29.9. We're about to get into our last pit stops.
Seven minutes left to go here in this one. Spencer Rivkin out front. Broc Champlin the number 2 spot. Ryan Cavalieri in the 3 spot. Ogden in the 4. Easton in the 5. Tanner Stees, Cole Tollard, Tanner Denney, Mark Sousa, Evan Vail, Jonathan Burkhalter, Brandon Rose, CJ Jones, Camden Lime, Seth VanDalen.
So now Tanner Stees and Cole Tollard only separated by 4 seconds. That is the last official transfer spot. You don't have to worry about waiting on the other semi or anything. So this could get interesting at the end. Champlin coming by with a 30.1. Cavalieri with a 29.8. They are 2 and 3. Rivkin out front by 6 seconds now. So it took a little bit for Cavalieri to get back going after the incident. That's a good one for it.
I like that. Champlin coming in for fuel here. Cavalieri going to go on by. 6 minutes left to go here.
Looks like fast lap of the race is going to be Camden Lime all the way down in the 14th spot with a 29.1.
Wow.
So I believe Rivkin coming across the line.
Somebody just ping-ponging through pit lane there.
Were they? So Rivkin coming across the line, about to lap up to 4th place. Cole Ogden running 4th. Cavalieri and Champlin. So Cavalieri has gotten back by Champlin. Cavalieri looks to have maybe a tiny bit more speed. They had to deal with massive lap traffic that last lap, though.
.425 left to go here in this one. Rivkin, Cavalieri, Champlin, Ogden, Easton, Stees, Tollard, Denney, Sousa, Vail, Rose, Burkhalter, Jelin, Lime, and VanDalen.
Cavalieri has gapped back out on Broc Champlin a little bit. It's going to take a lot to catch Spencer Rivkin now. Champlin with a long 33-second lap. He's still about 24 seconds ahead of Cole Ogden. Tanner Stees running 5th. Billy Easton has fallen all the way down to 6th. Cole Tollard looks to maybe have had a, Cole Tollard had a flame out in pit lane. He was really close to the bump spot. So Billy Easton looks to be losing some pace here at the end of the race, but it shouldn't really matter with 3.5 minutes to go. He's a 22-second lead on Cole Tollard.
Easton working to squeak it in there. Oh, trouble there on the Thornhill step up. Rivkin, Cavalieri, Champlin, Ogden, Stees, Easton, Tollard, Denney, Sousa, Vail, Rose, Burkhalter, Jelin, Lime, and VanDalen. Looking at Ryan Cavalieri here as he works his way around. Dropping down, up and over the step up here in second. Top 6 drivers advancing on to the final. Rivkin, Cavalieri, Champlin, Ogden, Easton, and now Tanner Stees look to be your transfer drivers here. Ryan Cavalieri working his way on the left-hand side here with the S-work. Spencer Rivkin down the front straight. Fast lap on the track. Still going to be Camden Lime, 29-1. It's Rivkin, Cavalieri, Champlin, Ogden, Easton, Stees, Tollard, Denney, Vail, Sousa, Rose, Burkhalter, Jelin, Lime, and VanDalen. Here we're looking at your race leader, Spencer Rivkin. Minute 30 left to go here. And here's the battle right now for 5th and 6th between Billy Easton and Tanner Stees. That is going to be between 5th and 6th. Both are in the transfer position right now. Cole Tollard in 7th, 22 seconds back. There goes Billy Easton in the Serpent down the front. Oh, Easton getting sideways. There goes Tanner Stees now. Tanner up into the number 5 spot. That's going to drop Billy to the number 6 spot. .15 seconds left to go. Billy Easton looking to secure that final spot into the final here. Oh, trouble there. That was Stees. Tanner Stees going upside down there. That may cost him. as they come around. Time going to expire here in this one. And Rivkin taking the race win here in this one. Ryan Cavalieri taking second. Here comes, oh, trouble here. Where's the turn marshal? That was more trouble for Stees. Broc Champlin taking third. Cole Ogden will take fourth. As they come around here, it's going to be Billy Easton taking the number 5 spot and Tanner Stees taking the number 6 spot. So Rivkin, Cavalieri, Champlin, Ogden, Easton, and Stees make their way into the final. Now, still a possibility for Cole Tollard and Tanner Denney, who finished 7th and 8th. So we're taking our top 6 out of each semifinal. After that, it will be the remaining 2 from both races, whoever has the best laps and time between the 2 races.